Not to make you nervous, but at lunchtime when you're eating and you go to reach for your drink, you'll see these little crescent things, half moon things on your arms. If you're wearing shorts, you might see them on your legs. Your people eating with you might see them on your neck. They'll go away in 2 or 3 days. Okay? Yeah. Thank you, sir. So he's going to, for the next hour and a half, do a seminar for people who came in late. Then we're going to take an hour and a half lunch till 1:30. We're back in here for this mix for content, right? So that's him. Sir, it's all yours. Don't grab markers. That's for something else. Yeah, it does. It does. Very straight. Yeah. We're afraid the cat might come off.
How a marker is somebody in a white uniform. All right, circle around me. Come on. Circle around if you have it. You got to be out wide enough that you can actually see me. Okay. Kubaton. Lovely little device. We are going to play with it today. We're going to play with what's called pressure points. Unfortunately, the term pressure points is a misnomer. So if you are an anatomy major or you went to medical school or something, you're going to come up and say, that wasn't anatomically correct. Correct. It is not anatomically correct. I went to medical school and I got to play with a lot of things, including anatomy labs, and I very quickly discovered that the term pressure point was completely incorrect. So I'm going to use it incorrectly. My apologies for all of you. Nonetheless, pressure points are simply a place where I apply pressure to your body and I hopefully get your attention. The problem is God decided to make all of our anatomies a little different, except for our teacher over there who's identical anyway. And what happens is that you do a pressure point on person A, and then you do a pressure point on person B, and there's only a certain probability that it will affect them. There is almost nobody who has all of the pressure points. Okay? And the rest of us, you'll go, ouch, ouch. No, I didn't feel that. No, I didn't feel that. No, I didn't feel that. Don't let them dig a hole into your arm looking for a pressure point. Okay? Just go on from that point. The idea today is hopefully you will play with different people so you get some idea of the variety of things that you have. Okay? So don't think, oh, I should just keep working on it. I know there's something. No, they might be wired a little differently, and therefore that pressure point might not be either available and or available. Okay? If somebody is extremely drunk or high or something like that, I've had people come into an emergency room and they're so high they wouldn't feel a pressure point if you chop them. You chop them off. It's just that's the way it is. So unfortunately, pressure points do not work on everybody, nor will they work at all times depending on their psychological and or pharmaceutical state. Okay, I should have said that. All right, what we're going to do is play with. There's two basic ways that I like to use a Kubaton. I will talk about what's called a thumb clip. That means I tuck the Kubaton under the thumb, and then it extends out to the end of the little finger, and then I squeeze it in using the little finger. So this means on the little finger side, I'm getting some pressure, okay? Where's my third one? So here he is, and so what happens on this kind of thing is he grabs me because he's a young guy and he wants to hurt me, and I've got the Kubaton on the side, and what I do is oh, yes. And what happened is I clipped it at the thumb, brought it here, and then squeeze. Oh, yes, it's almost like massage. He wants to do it again. He grabs me around here. I'm like, oh, yes, he just loves it. I'm massaging his kidneys. It's like, so what's happened here is that, thank you, that I've got the clip here, and then I'm bringing it in. It's a way of using. No.
It works on Sharpies. It works on mini bags.
Okay, so you're like this, and this turn allows you to apply a fair amount of force. This goes back to basic levers, and the Greeks said, give me a lever and a place to stand and I will move the world. Well, in this particular case, you're not trying to move your world, but you are trying to move your opponent. So you get this, what they call a thumb clip, and they come in. Now, there is a little finger clip. So now I clip on the little finger side. I extend it out to the index finger, and I bring that in. And so there might be a time when somebody grabs me. I prefer Don candidate. Then grabs me like this, and now I've got the little finger side. I come over here and I go, oh yes, yeah. So in that particular case, I'm here like this, and I just gently massage him. He should pay me for the pleasure of this moment. Okay. So this is a little finger clip. This is a thumb clip. There's two different ways. Okay. So I will talk about that as we go through. Don't worry about it overly, but those are the two basic ways of applying power. There are others. Now, unfortunately, I need your anatomy.
We told him not to wear shirts.
No, you can leave your black belt on. Yeah, just take it. Yeah. Unfortunately, yes. Unseen one.
We got this on camera.
Yeah. But
That's me.
he's so well dressed. Oh, okay. You should applaud. I mean, yes. Now, what I'm going to talk about is a little bit of anatomy. What I call the mark of Zorro. Okay, Zorro is a Z, right? Now we're not beginning cutting any Z's into his body the morning of his test. Nonetheless, it's the mark of Zorro. What this is it's a pressure point line. And you'll see them on some of the old Chinese pressure point lines. They'll go, oh. And the first place is, here is his bicep flex force. Yeah. There's a bicep and there's a tricep. Unfortunately, the way you are wired is that there is a gap right in the middle, right here. And it really sucks because God put this huge muscle here. And if I press right here, I just hurt myself. He just laugh at me. He say, old man, I've got you. Then, if I come in on the tricep, not much there, but right in there, there is no muscle. You see, it's a hole. So the first line of Zorro is just in here like this. So it starts here. Follow that little red line I just made there. Yeah, just right there. Now what's happening here is I could be using a Kubotan. That's cool. Not cool. So what I do is a Kubotan, you don't always have a Kubotan, but if you had a Kubotan, you would place the Kubotan in like this. You don't place it butt in, you don't place it flat in. You put the corner in here. For those of you who play the guitar, you want to pick on it. Now there's a vein, an artery, and a nerve. How do you remember vein, artery, and nerve? Van. The van runs along the bone. The vein, artery, and nerve. Now, if you ever watch Deliverance, they're playing the banjo. Here's a 1, 2, 3 string banjo. All I go, tink, 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 tink. Oh, that would be cruel, so I won't do that. And if I had a Kubotan in there, I wouldn't go flat and I wouldn't go like that. I'd put the corner edge in there, but I won't do that because that would be cruel. And I am anything but I'm starting to You notice this line going along here. And it will feel a little different as you come along because this is the vein, artery, and nerve. But then it actually tucks in here. And now I'm actually hitting muscle. And he's going, yeah, that feels different. It doesn't feel good, but it feels different. Okay? So the first line of Zorro comes from here, the middle of the inside between the tricep and bicep, and it comes along this joint out to about here. And then it gets to the point where he goes, yeah, I'm manly, I can take that. That's not so bad. And then I come back and he goes, that's not so good. So it kind of fades in and out. You see that little pink mark there? That's where you're going to go, okay? So that's the first line of Zorro. The second line of the Z in Zorro, for those of you challenged by the alphabet, it comes across like this to the outside of the arm. So you're starting at the end point here, and now I come back, and now he's kind of going, yes! And right in here, it becomes messy because there's a bunch of tendons and things like this. So it's like you, instead of having 3 strings on your guitar, you've got like 6 or 8. And he's going, yes! That feels very different. And I agree, it does feel different. And it comes all the way out to here. And he's going, that's not so bad. Yeah. So first line out to here, second line into here. So now we're on the outside. It's kind of, that's not so bad. Third line comes along here, and it goes right up. So Zorro. 1, 2, 3, Z. All right? The problem is that there's different feelings all the way along. Some of them you kind of, oh, yes, I want to wet myself. And others you just kind of go, yeah, that hurts, okay. And the reason being is that there'll be different situations. Like when he wants to strangle me because I've been bothering him too much, puts his hands on my throat, and he wants to shut me up. Now what do? I tuck my hand up with that, and I grab here and I go, yes! This gets his hand off of my throat, or at least takes some of the power off of it. Okay? And what have I done? I've actually cheated because I did this one here and this one here because I have no idea. He's so strong, I might not be able to get his attention. If I had a Kubaton, of course, I just start digging for China here. Yeah.
Wow.
All right. So you get the idea of where the Kubaton goes. But this mark of Zorro, starting here, going all the way here, going across the part that fence, and then out to here, is a matter of personality, physiology, and a bunch of other things, okay? What I want you to do is get a partner and just play a little. The black belts, I prefer you to actually play a little bit, and then I'll go around, my wife will go around, Master Rick will go around, and we'll just play a little bit until you kind of go, oh, okay, I get it. They will not all feel the same. They will not put all, see, I paid him $20 there to pretend it was really hurting. See, he's such a fine actor. Notice the sweat across the brow. But the idea, okay, that doesn't, oh my goodness. Don't get too startled, okay? I did this class in San Diego just a little while ago, and this woman said, no, and then she slapped her partner. I said, what did you do? I was surprised. Yeah, so don't get that surprised. It will not be the same feeling all the way through. So what I want you to do is just work Zorro for a moment to see if you can get the idea. Okay, go ahead and use your Kubaton or